Hey, Miles here, milesbeckler.com. In this video, you're going to reveal the results from 33 months of content marketing. If you're new to my channel, new to my videos, I do these every single month so you can look back at all of them to track how much traffic and leads and just how much everything's been growing month over month. And if you're new, let me know in the comments real quick. Give me a shout out and let me know you're new to the channel. If you've been around for a while, let me know when you started watching my videos. I'm very curious. Either way, this video holds the absolute secret to your success within all of the data. And that's what we're going to jump into right now. So first, we're going to start at YouTube, and you can see right now I'm at 98,761 subscribers. So by this time next month, odds are I'm going to have over 100,000 subscribers. Again, this is almost all done with just brute force organic. I've tested some paid ads here and there, but really truly this is an organic growth channel. Now you can see here I have 524 videos. There's a few of these that are for my inner circle members, my content and conversion membership. So I've done about 520 videos for this channel. So right there is your first data point, right? You can look at how many videos have I made, 520 in 33 months. You do the math. I've been going at quite the frequency pace, and frequency of publishing is absolutely important. Now you're going to see my watch time is sliding right now and my view numbers are sliding. I actually had, in the last 30 days, I've been traveling a bunch. I've traveled through, I believe, 7 different states in the last 30 days. So I haven't necessarily been as on top of it as I always have. And you can see that reflecting here. But the cool part is my average view duration is popping up here, and it looks like I've leveled out on my watch time. And still 1.42 million minutes per month is absolutely incredible. And the view numbers, 224,000 views. That means my videos have been watched 224,000 times. That's incredible. That's nearly 10,000 views per day on all my videos. You can see the likes are down a little bit. The subscriber count is down a little bit, but all in all, I'm still amazed and astonished with what has transpired here. What I want to do real quick is I want to zoom out to lifetime. Now, the lifetime report for me, it skews the numbers a little bit because it bases it off of when I started my Gmail account, unfortunately. So when I actually started making videos was right about here. You can see I've got my first ones right about there. See, 0 views, 0 seconds. So this is actually the full graph. And you can see this is where I was testing some paid ads. So it was a very, very minimal amount of time that I was testing paid ads. You can see that right there as well. 34 million minutes viewed, which is absolutely an astounding number. That's 65 years and 6 days for anybody counting, and almost 5 million views at this point, 4.985 million views. I should be up there easily by next month, but very, very soon here. The big takeaway at this point is frequency of publishing is everything. A few things have happened in this time. Number one, I've gotten better at creating content. Number two, my results from my early videos and my kind of midterm videos have compounded on each other, so I get more results from the same effort today. And number three, I've found a few pretty key topics that my audience and you guys like to hear about, so I can go back to those frequently and make videos I know are going to crush it and do really, really well. That's what I didn't do in the last month because of all my travel, and such is life. So let's jump into the blog. Now, I've had a team working, and to be honest, I started doing this by myself, for myself, but I have passed it off to a team because I do have another business that takes up most of my time, and my team is transcribing my YouTube content with Temi.com, T-E-M-I, and we're making blog posts out of them, and we're publishing these blog posts, and we've really been doubling and tripling down on SEO up until last month. We stopped last month because my SEO team is now applying what we learned and proved worked for my website, for my wife's website, which is a much bigger website. That is our core business. So you can see right now I'm at 41,000 visits or sessions in the last 30 days from 30,000 individuals. So 1,000 unique individuals to my website every day at this point in time. I'm going to show you what that was a month ago and then a year ago beyond that. But you can see my average session duration is about 2 minutes. My bounce rate, 71%, about 1.7 views. And again, a little bit of a downward slope here, right? Like this low is a little bit lower than this previous low here. I'm not concerned with it at all because things have been going up. And again, I have put almost zero focus on my blog personally in the last 30 days. Now let's do a month over month to see what's going on month over month. And you can see I'm still on a 5% increase, which is great. 5% users, 5% sessions. And let's do the year over year, because this is really the kind of time frame that I think is super important for you as an entrepreneur to really focus on. So many entrepreneurs are really focused on the here and now. They have these short time horizons. It's like, I can only see that next bill cycle, right? I've got rent next month. How can I think a year ahead when I can't think a month ahead? If you're in that situation, go get yourself a job. Take the pressure off, because it's a 3 to 5 year plan to build your business. And that's what this graph shows right here is year over year, my visits, the number of sessions to my site is up 120%. That's over double increase, right? And the number of users is up 150% year over year. So literally from 11,000 users per month to 30,000 users per month. That is an incredible increase. And then I want to go show you where all of this traffic is coming from. So you can see the source and medium. Actually, I just want to show you Google really. So you can see YouTube only brings in about 3,000 visits per month, but Google is bringing in almost 30,000 visits per month. And that's really why I do all of my blog work. So I'm just going to do a year over year comparison here, because ultimately that is, again, the time horizon that's the most important for entrepreneurs to focus on. And you can see here, there's massive increases. I'm actually up 228% in Google traffic year over year, which means my Google traffic is growing faster than my website's traffic. And that means new people in the world searching for help with Facebook ads and funnels and all of the things I talk about are finding me instead of my competitors, right? Because now I'm outranking a lot of my competitors. I'm gobbling up market share via the search engines, and I'm just going to continue to pour my heart and soul and energy and resources and my funds and my investments into growing this, because when Google is my content partner, just like YouTube being my content partner, it's driving me people who I know want what I have. How do I know? Because they searched a keyword phrase that I have a blog post on. And when I rank and get the click and start to build the relationship from there, that's how I'm able to grow my email list. Right now, my email list is over the 10,000 subscriber mark. It is a very slow and steady growth process in my email list. And I'm excited to have crossed that 10,000 subscriber mark. And then in the podcast, so I have my virtual assistant who's in the Philippines. She takes the audio from my videos that don't share my screen, so just the talking head ones, and she turns it into podcast episodes for my the segments of my audience who are on the go. They commute on trains, they're going to walk the dog when they get home, they're busy individuals, they're driving around in the car, so they're listening to my content to improve their mindset while they go. So you can see March, I had 9,200 downloads. In April, I broke through and destroyed the 10,000 downloads in the month mark, almost 12,000 at 11,100 downloads. In May, right now as we sit, I'm at 8,548. Something that hasn't happened is I haven't emailed my podcast much, just like I haven't emailed my my blog posts much this month because of all of the travel that I've been on. I've actually missed emails more this month than I have any month in the last year and a half. That's beside the point. But you can see, so I've got about a week left in this month, a little under a week left, and at 8,500, so that's 3/4, do the little napkin math here, maybe 2,000 more. So I should get over the 10,000 downloads this month mark. And you can see I almost hit 1,000 in a day, 950 downloads in one day. That is my best ever. And again, this is 100% hands off from me. And it's just meeting another segment of my audience who doesn't have time to watch my videos, but still wants the content. So I'm getting it out into that format as well. And that's really the big picture. That's really the takeaway is, and there's probably several takeaways here. Number one, consistency over long periods of time are what create big results. There is no such thing as an overnight success. If you dig deep enough behind an overnight success, you find that there's 5 years, 10 years, 15 years of hard work. I started making my first money online in 2003, which is over 16 years ago, which kind of boggles my mind because sometimes I still feel like a 16-year-old kid in some ways. And then the other side of what it takes to really grow your business online is focusing all of your energy on giving value to others. And that is when you get picked up by the search engines, right? So I put out one piece of content that's the best I can. And I use YouTube because it's easiest for me to create a YouTube video. It takes me a long time to write things out and I'm very comfortable on camera. Then I've built teammates and systems around me to syndicate that content into the three major formats, to the three major kind of publishing styles. There's the written word, which goes on my WordPress blog. There's the audio version that goes on my podcast, and obviously the video here. I stay focused on making the best and most valuable content I can for you. That comes out here, and then I've got systems and teammates who take it from there. And a reminder, there was a day when I didn't have money to reinvest, so I did all of the work myself. And if you're there, good on you. Keep those sleeves rolled up, keep your knuckles to the grindstone, keep doing the work, because it's magical what can happen when you stick with it long enough to allow the power of compounding to take over. And to get there, you need to get out of having a 30-day or a 90-day time horizon, expecting what you're doing today to pay out within 3 months, and you got to extend that time horizon out to where what you're doing today, I'm going to see the results in a year, in 3 years. And when you mentally get to that point, you've actually won, because then you're just putting out great content for your people. You're here on earth to be of service to others. And when your marketing and when your content reflects that, that is when you're in alignment with your ultimate success, as long as you stick with it day in and day out, week in and week out, for years on end. I know you can do it. If you're on the path, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next video. Cheers.